grounding, supporting, feeling your body in your chair, your bed, wherever you're comfortable. And just start by just raising your shoulders ever so slightly towards your ears and slowly, slowly letting them go. And just do that a couple times. Breathing in, lifting, breathing out, and just letting that go. And let that go. And then wherever your right arm is, just lift it a little bit and slowly let it go. So it's not a drop, it's a real intentional release, 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 release. And let it land back on your lap or your bed so that you just feel the support. And just lift it just a couple inches, just a little bit up and down, down, down. And then this time, we're going to lift it one more time, but you're sort of lifting, not lifting. So you're doing all the preparation as if you're going to lift it, but it doesn't go anywhere. So you're kind of tensing those muscles so they're all ready to lift, and then release, 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 release. And then check in, is there any more release? And then shift to the left arm and hand. So the first couple times, just a little lift, and a slow lowering, dropping, letting go. And then each time you lift it, make the lifting less. Less lifting, less high, until finally all you're doing is you're taking the weight of your hand off your thigh or your bed, but your fingers are still touching. And then you're setting the full weight of your arm down, letting it fully be supported. Good. And then bring your attention to your right leg. And same thing, just begin to kind of lift it, not very high, and set it down, down, down. And each time you set it down, check in. Have you really let it go and let it be fully supported by the floor? And then each time you lift it a little less. Set it down more and more fully until all you're doing is just taking the weight off, but it's still touching. And then you're letting it go. Feeling your breath. At any moment during the day, your body can be an ally to the present moment. So we talked earlier about nature, the fresh air, looking at different things, but you can just bring your attention to the parts of your body that aren't hurting, the parts that are being supported, that you can just let go, feeling support. And then try it with your left leg. A couple times up, exhaling down, down, down. Again, each time a little less, a little more relaxation. Until finally you're just barely unweighting it. And then letting the floor fully, fully support it. And then we're going to shift. So this time, starting with your shoulders, just gently, gently press them back towards your chair and release back to neutral. Do that 3 or 4 times, each time a little less. Always paying attention to what coming back to neutral means. How let go are you? How well can you let yourself be supported? Good. And then the right hand, instead of lifting, you're just going to gently press and release. Next time you press, just a little less effort, and release. Until you're flinking. That's a made-up word we made in my training, where you're just sort of feeling and thinking the intention. But you're still sort of intending the press and allowing that full release. And then the left hand gently pressing and releasing. Just 3 or 4 times. Then the right leg or foot. Press very gently. Release, release, release. Checking in, is there any more release before you press again? So often our mind is ready for the next press, right? It's ready for the next thing before we just fully release. It's kind of like when positive things happen, we've been waiting and waiting for a vacation or a day off or a special event. And as soon as the special event starts, we're already thinking about the next thing and we're not letting ourselves be fully present for that wonderful special thing. Our minds are talented at distraction. And then shift, if you haven't already, to the left leg. And just imagine if once or twice a day you could just let your body surrender from its constant efforting and just be practicing that shifting into being from doing, so that you don't become a human doing instead of a human being. All right, just bring yourselves back, a little wiggling, a little shaking. Thank you.